Sponsored by Audible. Go to audible.com/cow or text the word cow to 500-500 to get a free audiobook today.
Jordan's messages.
Guys, the impossible happened. Greater than 5K likes on the last episode. I didn't think it could be done. Honestly, I did not think it could be done. Double or nothing. Yes. If we can get to 10,000 likes on this episode, there is no threat. There are no threats. The only threat is my well-being. That would be the most inspiring moment of my, I'm dead serious, of my life. We started this when I was 14. I never dreamed an episode of messages sitting in front of the computer, okay? Could have gotten 10K likes. Please, if you're on the edge, if you're thinking maybe it's not worth it to go down with my mouse and click, just don't even think, just click, please. Please. How was that? Hey, Josh and Jordan, give me a break. All right, is this new?
Yeah.
Hilarious.
It's a new hilarious joke on messages.
Well, it works for them because it's got picked.
I actually didn't even realize that.
Oh.
If you could believe it, I didn't notice.
I'm going to shred your question apart. So, I'm in a bit of a pickle at my church. My BFF started texting this guy. Let's call him Guy. Last month, BFF and Guy started playing Truth or Dare, and I warned BFF not to play Truth or Dare with Guy because playing Truth or Dare with boys you don't like is messy. I just knew he would think she liked him. So turns out he does like her. Oh wow. And she says she doesn't like him, but she is just denying it. Anyway, then all of a sudden he stopped their text conversation saying that he was leading her down a wrong path, which made BFF feel like she did something wrong. All the adults think Guy is wonderful. He's the best. And then after school, I had a really weird conversation with Guy, and he kept complimenting me, telling me my shirt was pretty and that he wanted to stay and keep talking to... Why is this quote unquote me?
Me. I don't know.
Oh, it's like me.
Me.
Alright. I thought I was just jumping to conclusions, but I talked to another friend who said that it was Guy's maximum flirtation. Should I tell my best friend? Or wait. It out. Okay. Josh, these questions need to be top notch for 10K. Do you understand? I can't even rip this person apart like I wanted to because there's nothing there. Just there's nothing there. The people wanted the views. It's like watching a quarterback on football get smashed. You don't want to watch it, but you have to. You have to see it. I wouldn't even have a flag thrown on me because I wasn't even close to the quarterback. Okay, the only thing to do in this situation, if you are going to stay with this guy, which you shouldn't, but if you do, you need to tell your best friend, even though it is going to crush her dreams, because how this guy broke up with her, he's not returning her calls, he doesn't care. Isn't that what happened? He stopped their text conversations. That was... She is destroyed, and you will be the nail in the coffin. But that is the path that you choose to go down if you are with this guy. Now, if you want what that's the question you ask. Should I tell her? That's the answer. But my opinion is that you should not be with this man who doesn't even take the time to break up with somebody via text. That would have been better if he had just broken up with her in a text message. Okay, that's how everybody talks. He's not even texting her.
Mia.
Well, I guess that's the answer. Hey, Jordan and Josh, that's not how you're supposed to do that. But I am a big people person, and we just changed churches about a year ago. I was looking forward to making some new friends, but everyone is in a clique. I've joined the youth group. I'm even on the youth band. No one talks to me. I tried to start talking to them, but they stopped talking. Wow. So I'm always left standing by myself. Any advice on how to not feel like a new person? How to not feel like a new person. The last time I felt like, let me tell you, the last time I felt like a new person was when I went to my, I went to my tutorial, my co-op for the first time. Honestly, and that was a long time ago, Josh. I think I was probably like 13.
What about when you went to college? Should not feel like a new person at college?
No, because everybody felt like a new person at college.
Oh.
That was a thing.
Oh, I see.
Every freshman felt new. So it was like everybody was scared, okay? And we all just kind of banded together in this one class. But when I went to tutorial co-op, everybody knew each other except for me. But I had like instant message these people a little bit. But it was still that awkward thing where it's like, oh, I talked to my friend who's a girl online, and now I'm seeing them in real life. You know, what do I say? I don't have the security behind the computer thinking about what I'm gonna say for 20 minutes straight. That was the last time I felt like a new person. And let me tell you, it was awkward. I remember exactly the moment where I thought, God, please help me. I remember where I was standing. I remember the moment. I remember the circle, the clique of people, and I was scared out of my mind. And you know what? I remained feeling out of place, even though I was well liked at co-op and stuff. I feel like I felt out of place in a way for pretty much the entire time until I realized, you know what? It doesn't matter. Even if I am not going to feel, even if I know I'm not going to feel, how do you say, understood completely, or just completely feel like complete best friends with people that I thought that would maybe happen with, I realized that was actually probably maybe for the best. And then basically what I did was I just tried to find people who felt left out, and I just tried to be their friends in the same kind of way that I didn't really feel left out. I just kind of felt like, oh, okay, I just kind of feel like they have their clique going on. I don't really like being a part of cliques that much, so we'll just let them do their thing. Whereas some people who feel left out, and let me try and include them. And then that was kind of...
So you're saying he should go find someone else who feels left out and be
right.
their friend.
Exactly. Don't sit around moping around, okay? It's the worst thing you can do in your life. You need to treat people that you feel like they feel more awkward than you feel, and be their friends, okay? Because that's what you want. That's what you wish that these people did. They're not worth it. They're not worth your time, okay? Because they're, as you can see, they're slightly mean. You don't want to be associated with that. Find people who are actually nice. And those are the people who feel more awkward than you, okay? So, you know what, guys? Every single day, you should be doing something to make yourself a better person. A great way to do that is to listen. And not just listen to your parents, okay? That is good to do, but listen to Audible. With Audible, you get access to an unbeatable selection of audiobooks, including bestsellers, motivational books, fiction, mysteries, and much more. Audible has the largest audiobook selection on this planet. And now with Audible Originals, the selection has gotten even that much more custom with content specifically for members. With your membership, each month you get 3 titles, 1 audiobook and 2 Audible Originals that you cannot hear anywhere else. You also get access to the exclusive audio fitness programs. These will help start your year off on the right foot. I suggest checking out the classic 1984 by George Orwell. It never gets old, it truly doesn't. It gets more relevant by the year. I'm scared. Listen on any device, anytime. You get audiobook exchanges, rollover credits, and an audiobook library you get to keep forever. Even if you cancel, amazing. So become a better person. Listen more with Audible. Start 2019 on the right foot with a free 30-day trial and an audiobook of your choice. All you have to do is go to audible.com/cow or text cow to 500-500. Again, get a free audiobook of your choice by going to audible.com/cow or text cow to 500-500. Now, let us get back to the messages. Hello, Jordan and Josh. My husband used to have a crush on this girl. Let's call her Mary. I feel like we've had this before, people calling, let's call her Mary. There's a Mary out here watching right now who's like, why? And she had a crush on him. Nothing happened, but they were best friends for a while. He eventually decided she wasn't for him and let her know. So both moved on, and Mary even got married. Let's call him Rob. My husband ran into them, they talked, and my husband and Rob exchanged numbers for some follow-up questions about something. But now Rob will send him a few texts every week. Been going on for a month. It just feels weird to my husband and I. Well, I don't understand. There better be some context when I flip this page, because that does not see. They exchanged numbers and he's texting him. Why did... He only met my husband briefly. Why is he texting him? You gave him the number. The other day, Rob asked what time my husband works at his job. And I don't know, it feels weird.
I like how the woman's name is Mary and the guy's name is Rob. Like, I don't know, it feels maybe a little Freudian or something, where like everyone's name is Mary, like married, and then the Rob, like
he robbed Mary from her husband.
Yeah. That's how I took it. What do you think about that?
That's a hot take, Josh. I hope it's true, because that makes for an interesting message. We gotta get to 10K likes. That's exactly what it is, Josh. Mary is married and Rob stole Mary from your husband. And now you're scared, and you're portraying your scared feelings on your husband, who's projecting on your husband, because he actually likes texting Rob, but you're like, I do not want him. When he gave you, when Rob gave, when they exchanged phone numbers and you're sitting there, do you think you were like, oh, this is such a great, I'm so happy I get to hang out with Mary. I can't wait for them to text each other. Your husband picked up on this vibe immediately. When he got home, he sat down on the couch, gets a text from Rob. He's like, oh, nice. You on from the side. And your husband is like, oh, why does he keep texting me so much? It just keeps happening. Okay, we need to calm down. Your husband has a new friend. You hate his wife. Just deal with it. I don't know what to say. You're right, Josh. You're right. He exchanged numbers for a reason, and now you're mad. Okay, deal with it. Dear Jordan, I need some relationship advice, and I figured since you're the leading expert, I should come to you. Well, that got your question on the show.
Yeah.
So I've come to the point in my life where I would very much like to find a husband. My youngest sister is already in a relationship that's headed that way, and I am feeling a little jealous. The problem is, everywhere I go, none of the guys I meet are my age. They're usually 20 or below. I myself being 24. I've tried all kinds of groups, but no matter where I go, I can't seem to run into anyone my age. I am running out of options, and I don't know where to go from here. Oh, wise Jordan, what should I do? Okay. I don't know if you're a Christian. Sometimes God gives signs. Okay, if you're not happy with marrying a 20-year-old when you're 24, and you're walking down the street, you're in the supermarket, you're at school, and every single guy in your town, in your city, is 20 years old, and you're not okay with it. I don't know what to say. Oh, that seems like a sign from God himself, Josh. How in the world is he not running into anybody who's 24?
The maturity level of a 20-year-old versus like somebody in their mid-20s. I mean, you do a lot of growing up in that time.
Oh, of course you do. I'm not questioning that, Josh. I'm not telling her. I don't think she should marry a 20-year-old, Josh. No. I am the wise Jordan, as she says. Of course I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, this is like the Twilight Zone. Okay, she's walking everywhere, and she's like, how old are you? 20. How old are you? 20. How old are you? 20. And she just doesn't want to marry him. Josh, what? I mean, I don't know. Like, it's so outlandish that she cannot find one guy who is 24 or older. It's like everybody she knows, parents, cousins, grandparents are 20 years old. She's the only 24-year-old around. What do I say?
Like that episode where everybody's gone, except for in this one, everybody is 20 years old.
That would actually have been a really great episode.
But yeah, because that would be the thing. She would have to get over her bias against 20-year-olds.
Okay,
She lives
you're
in a
right.
society of 20-year-olds.
You're exactly right. Okay, God could be telling you one of two things. One, that you can't get married right now because everybody is 20, okay, and you're not okay with that. Or two, you actually need to get over something about having this bias towards 20-year-olds. Okay? Maybe that's something that somebody above you is saying. If you are a Christian, and if you're not, maybe he's still trying to get to you. And this is the best way he can come up with, is to make every single kid, man, woman, and child a 20-year-old.
How can she doubt my existence when everyone is 20? How is this possible?
There's nothing, I don't know, okay? It sounds like a joke, but at the same time, it's not. I don't know what to say.
This video should get 20,000 likes in honor of all the 20-year-olds.
20,000 likes in honor of 20. If we can, look, all we need is half of that, guys. 10,000 and the show continues. Let's just jump right into the outro. Be quiet, you. Let's just jump right into the outro. I don't know if I have ever been this nervous in my life. Other than the only thing I can compare it to is when I went to tutorial for the first time. I am so stressed out about 10K likes, guys. Look, I don't think I've ever come across on this show as desperate, needy. I need this. Alright? Please, go down there. You don't even have to smash the like button. Lightly tap it. It'll work still. We need it functioning for all 9,999 other people. Click the button. Please, click the button. Look, I'm not even threatening you. If we don't get to 10K, this show will continue. But just do it as a common courtesy for me. Please. I'm being totally vulnerable. That'll be messy. And please click the like button. Please.